Orbital jamming might be. That is fantastic for us. That's really, really good. Now, okay. So we should be drawing first, right? And of course, effigy. And of course. So purple is giving us something we definitely don't have. He would have loved to have something else on board when that went down. So we did something really great there. Purple gave us something. Hallfather's Horn. Definitely how we beat us last time, isn't it? Stab Crab. So we go Collarbock. Actually, feels like a Collarbock, doesn't it? Oh my god. This is actually the fastest stuff. Because we're 3 colours, this is actually ridiculously fast. This is actually really, really fast. And you show no rush to take out my maze. You can't get much faster than this. We need to hope our maze is actually put in some work. I've never started so fast before. Orbital jam in. So he's going to want to take out Collarbock. He's going to want to take out Collarbock straight away. Okay. Well, now I'm impressed. And we're going into Fool as well, which definitely does not help us, does it? Do we want to keep going? We can definitely trade, can't we? Sappo, of course. Ephemeral Armor 1. Are you really going to be able to do anything here, though? Well, I'd rather take the hit, wouldn't I? I think I would, because I'm like that. Move it away. He doesn't have insight, so that's... And then... Still sucks though, doesn't it? And he didn't suppress the... Oh, okay. So there was a big plan behind all that. Nice. Nice to know the plan. Oh, do you really want to get rid of Racer in Shadow? I think we have to. Don't we? Oh, sucks to get rid of a Racer. But we've still got 1 in there. All we need is 1 for Shroud. Now we've used all our green. Whoa. Woof. This. So either this or Maze via TQ. I don't think this is really all that great anyway. We can do this. It's weird, but you know. We've got to remember Horn though. He's got 2 copies of Horn. He's burnt both. There's 2 Horns in this deck. That sucks. So ideally we can't let him have a board at all. Absolutely can't let him have a board at all, can we? Last 2. And you don't suppress this. You suppress this, then I move it over. But you suppress it, which also means it's not immobile. So I can easily just move this here. There we go. And we'll keep this here. So we've got the option. We can choose, if we so wish, Racer in Shadow, take this out. Seems so pointless, doesn't it? And I don't want to give him mana until I want to give him mana. Right now he's got 2 cards. Do we? But I don't want to burn anything either. Awkward. This is something we're going to have to learn, isn't it? Bit by bit. Llama ring. So things have become a bit. Okay. Armor 1. So we could just rewind Hex, isn't it? Okay, well we're giving him mana anyway. Not a lot we can do about that, and so far he hasn't gone wide. The twins cover a lot, don't they? Rewind Hex is useful here. He hasn't put down anything. Fires of Creation, I don't think he's going to put down anything.
Aces over A's.
Respectable. Very respectable. Okay. Do Misanthropia just to get rid of this? 1 mythic? Doesn't seem like a good deal, does it? Seems like a very terrible deal. On the other hand, do we stun him for now? We can't stun and twins, but we can Sapo. Do you get rid of twins or do you get rid of Misanthropia? We've got a lot. I don't think he could put everything on the board at once. I think this is okay. Yeah, 1 mythic, 1 mythic. It sucks a bit. If he goes wide and we're scared of Horn, we've still got twins, Racer and Shadow, Born Again. We're a little off Bella, aren't we? We're a little. And we're going to keep giving him mana, which sucks. We're going to be giving him a lot of mana, which sucks. We could always Bella stun though, couldn't we?
Fight.
Is there anything worth stealing? Kind of feel like there's nothing worth stealing. Am I correct? Tough one. Put down the twins. Oh, 3 damage here. And another 4. That sucks, doesn't it? Do you want to Racer in Shadow then? Is this the Racer in Shadow move, is it?
Duerme.
Yes. Yeah, I can't have Sapo take that. That's too much damage. But this is nice, right? Okay. Yep, 6-1. Very irritating. We'd like a Volition here, to be honest. We'd really like to see Volition. Awesome.
Yes, brilliant.
The 3, very nice. What could be bigger than Forcing in this deck? I don't think so, because it's Fires of Creation. I don't think there is a lot bigger. I could Misanthropia. Do you want to Misanthropia? That is the question. Or do you just want to hold on? Traitorous Murmur Magnus is a bit weak. I don't like it. +1. So in some ways you've really got us here. Bella. Do we just take Magnus? They're going to have more valuable things throughout the game, I think. But I don't want to take him. He's done. He's already at 5.
There are always consequences.
What else can you do to me? We're not suppressed, right? So regen. Think this through. This can't move over. I like this. It's a shame we can't use a green, but you know. I mean, it can't move over anyway because it's stunned. But we keep our traitorous murmur. And there's a big minion. Very possible they have a misanthropia here somewhere. And there's an even bigger minion. And they burn it. Gives them the 4. Okay. And the stun. Ouch. But what do you do now? 5/5. Right. I'm thinking we could. What is it exactly? Armor 1. Okay. So we really want to do this, of course. And then this. Do we want to traitorous murmur this? Like this. And then, of course, we'd also like to do this. And sadly, Magnus is a bit, you know, bit too big. We've got a big board, but Misanthropia screws us over pretty bad, doesn't it? He's got a gigantic amount of mana. Maybe this was too early, but I'd rather keep the twins and keep the pressure. And this is a lot of pressure. What does this do? Armor 1 life tap. Ouch. This is armor 1 as well. So it's a question of, can we do enough damage here? Do you want to trade upwards? That's the question. Do you want to trade upwards against this? Put down Born again? Yeah, why not? There we go. We're actually quite safe in some respects, and we're not safe at all in other respects. So.
Fire and stone.
Fire and stone, mate. Fire and stone. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Please tell me that was ranked, just so I know, is he messing around or is that an actual win? You know, how legitimate was that win? This is actually pretty important. We played near, but he might have been messing around. Oh, this is ridiculous. Wait, view profile. No, it's just a casual game. Okay. Okay, it's just a casual game. Let's not get too carried away. at the incredible brilliance of my deck. Doc Breeder. I don't know who this guy is. Well, no, I've heard him before. I've not played him before. I think I sort of know who he is, but I sort of don't. Which is, okay. I don't know who that is. Clearly not a ranked match though. What was that about? Okay. I think people just know about this deck. They're like, whoa, we want no piece of that. It's just too good. But then again, against Rune, I've never seen such a strong start before. The best you can really say is that once we had the advantage, we didn't give up. You know, like we didn't let go of the advantage. We just kept the pressure on. He had a ton of artifacts. He was putting stuff down, but we got it. That was really good. Did he miss his card draw? Mysterion. So we played this guy before. Last time he played us, he made a misplay and ended up going out pretty bad. Sadly, we don't have our usual Maze start or our effigy start, which we'd like to see. So this collar block probably won't last long, but you have to put it down, right? Can't just not put it down. Ignition. That's a gain for us. Although, you know, in other ways, this is this is terrible. We will get rid of Sapo. Looks like we've got no start. This is a terrible start for us. And he's going Pfizer Creation, so we would have liked to get aggressive against Pfizer Creation if you can really start hitting them to begin with. I wish this start was like the one against Rune, but it is not. Let's not pretend it is. Oh. But we have a move, so this isn't too bad. We can even jam in. We can either jam or we can Meso Libre. I'd rather Meso Libre because I think they're going to put something here because she's got Lurker. And then Racer and Shadow. I don't think they're going to put anything massive here. Or they're probably not, but either, you know, because I'd rather keep Racer and Shadow in the Boneyard, not have it banished. Otherwise I'd just use Racer and Shadow straight away. The Stretcher. Okay. Got ya. Yep, something's happening. Armor 1. Yep. Racer. Racer. Got it. Orbital Jamming. We could also get her out with Orbital Jamming. Like just jamming. I'm not a lurker. End of problem. So, Peach one.
Leave it all on the track.
And then move into the middle a bit. Cover a bit more space. Although, you know, our card draw, our usual card draw, we're in trouble here. Stretcher already. He's got Dragon's Tooth as well. We are in massive trouble. Big, big trouble. Okay, so he's putting a minion down. What's your minion? Right in front of here? Surely. Wow, we got rid of House Elf. So just this. And we're in winter as well, so this is a very nice trade, sort of. With Stretcher, we can't really afford to mess around. We've got to get to it right away, haven't we? Effigy. Effigy would normally be really good, but in this situation, we're screwed, aren't we? Do I get rid of Raid the Tombs? Okay. Okay. Just so he then has to move this over, but then it dies. And we can always impel if we really want to. And he can impel that and do 1 damage if he really wants, but it's not a big deal. That Stretcher sucks though. That's a big time crappy move, isn't it? So he's just going to keep blocking Meso Libre, but we don't lose Meso Libre. so that's okay. Giganto's coming up, but just for Zolia. That seems like a waste.
Leave it
Racer
all
and
on the
Shadow. We'll take
track.
3. And then Trapezist. Okay. Positive trade. I guess we have to effigy, but I don't have to enjoy it, right? Oh, that's pretty rubbishy. We're going to take 1 damage, but we need threats in our hand to do big damage straight away. So, sadly, this is sort of a counter deck to us. Or just the fact he got Stretcher out so quick is a counter deck to us. He didn't Imperative build this. Okay, Shroud of the Pits. This is going to get annoying. We're going to see racers coming at us constantly. It's going to get really frustrating. Really frustrating. But not this turn. He's going to Shroud of the Pit this turn to get something back next turn. No, Jaded Courtier. Okay. Well, Orbital Jamming, no for Jaded Courtier. I've got to do this as well. It sucks. And Collarblock. Do you want to draw? No. I don't know about this Jaded Courtier business. That's a bit off. Yeah, Short Stag, something threatening. He hasn't got a lot of cards in hand. Short Stag is a big difference, and he also doesn't kill us quickly with a massive burst. So we should Wonder Drug very easily.
That's
Okay,
very interesting.
we've been here before. Okay, okay, so we lose. What do we lose? Nothing. We don't lose anything really. Has Blast? It has Regen. So it's threatening the maze. It's not threatening us.
Leave it
Okay, so
all on
taking
the
me out.
track.
But that's not a problem. I'm fine with all of this. Yep. That's 3. And Short Stag. Do we want to Bella? Not right now. We might not want to Misanthropia either. I mean, we can't Misanthropia. Do we get rid of Misanthropia? We are low, aren't we? Yeah, I like to keep this just so we have the ability to sort of control when we go down to 8. So I'm not gonna go down on that. We'll lose this, which sucks, but you know, such is life. A Volition could really screw them up, couldn't it? Because Shroud of the Pit, Racer and Shadow isn't good. That's very poor. Okay, Oak of Dodona. Right in front, so he's desperate. That's a desperation play, if you know what I mean. Trapezist, that's not enough either. In some ways he's wasting our time, or she's wasting our time. Miss Styrion or something, I don't know. Okay, so we're at 9. We can Wonder Drug right now. Imperative Belt. So what's the move? That was the move. Okay. I'm still making a decision though. Okay. Well, we better use this quickly then, haven't we? But, you know, you wonder drugged for us, essentially there. And if only we could volition, we could destroy the pit, couldn't we? Can we get rid of Zolia, or do you want to use Zolia? You can't use Zolia. We can very easily volition here. Do this! You know, we could just race her in Shadow for free. That's not... Seems a bit pointless though. Anything else? Do you want to draw a card? Not yet. Anything else? No. Okay, we got rid of the Shroud. That's a big deal. I don't think he brought Racer and Shadow back. He's still got 3, which sucks. But you know, such is life. Trapezist takes us down to 2 and uses a red gem. So what can you do? You can still do so much. 4 cards in hand. What we'd like to do is Bald Mountain and get our Wonder Drug back. He can't kill us in big bursts, so Trapezist. Okay. Very understandable. Sadly, that means we have to do this, doesn't it? We have to do this, and we have to get rid of that, and then we have to do this. And we won't draw a card because he's still got a Stretcher. But now we can get Wonder Drug, so we can get Wonder Drug, and that is good news for us. He has put that there because he's not an idiot. And he knows, and I know, and the whole world knows, and you know. Okay, so we take 2 damage a turn. Again. Very nice. But of course we want to get that Wonder Drug back. Thank you very much. And IQ here. Okay, do we actually want to do anything? I don't want a Peach of Life. I don't believe he can take us from here. So I'm okay with it. And we can always get Volition back as well. So that's 6 plus 10, isn't it? So that's 16. So we could kill him from this if he doesn't put anything else down. And even if he does, if it's a pile of rubbish, Racer and Shadow. That's a no. You need to get something big, healthy, in the way here. Anything weak sitting next to us. No. This guy, when it comes to the end of matches, unless he's about to do something amazing, when it comes to the end of matches, he likes to screw things up at the last minute, doesn't he? I shouldn't do this, man. So this is definitely... Okay, I can't count. That's 5. Only 5. Because of the armor. Okay, it's 5 because of the armor. Let's not tell him that we're going to do that. Let's make him think, oh, this is what's going on there, mate. You, for some reason, just... Always at the end of a match, you make a misplay. Why is a 5-5 not here? How are we supposed to, you know... That saves your life. Not the first time we've played him, to be honest, and he's done something at the end, which has been questionable. We are 6 and 1, so this is already our best splash. And our one loss wasn't crazy. And our wins are... I mean, can you even count this? Yes, I think I earned it. Facing Rune and Near. One after another. And then this guy, I don't know what rank he is. He's champion, but he left. I mean, it doesn't mean anything because he's champion. Because he just conceded straight away. But I think we earned that. This guy's a Mithril too. So we've got 3 matches to go. 3 more matches. And getting 2 wins out of those 3 matches would be really nice, thanks. If you wouldn't mind too much. Is this the end? 5,000? Or does it go up higher? Like when you get to 3 stars, is that just... does it disappear from your team? Really? I don't know, but they've got the near recursionist skin, so already I feel uneasy. Oh, and they've paid for their own board as well. Oh.
Surprise!
We haven't played anyone ranked. I thought it ticked that we play people in ranked, but we've had no matches against people playing ranked matches. Is that serendipity? Yeah. Okay. Serendipity. So we get rid of the bell. Oh no, we can choose. We can choose later. We don't have to make any decisions right now. Although we could have gotten the bell out now, it would have been mana efficient to get rid of Racer and Shadow and put out the bell. We've actually used our mana. Sort of, I like having the 2 options in my hand. But Imperative Bell and Collar Block and Gaze some phrase. Wow. So Imperative Bell would have probably been the right play. If he's showing that, then okay. The only thing he's got is Seal of Exile. We could have done that last time. But yeah, I wasn't. Of course, Trap is a real possibility. He chose to get rid of Shopworn. Now we're worried about Seal of Exile. But if he Seal of Exile is a Collar Block, don't we win?
Hey there.
Is that even a serious... That's not even a serious question, is it? At that point we win. Okay. Is there anything? Maybe the twins. Maybe the twins. Do I want to take the ramp now? Probably, but it's a waste, isn't it? But next turn he could Seal of Exile. Do I really care though if he's Seal of Exile? That's so irrelevant, isn't it? Seal of Exile of Collarbock is a win. We shouldn't do it. We almost want him to waste something on this. Unfortunately, it's winter next turn, so this is, you know, going to be a 3 for a 2. Terrible deal. But, you know, we've got Zelia after that, so all sorts of things can happen. He's getting close to Hades or Heaven as well, so maybe we should keep Rewind Hex. And he's got connection issues, apparently. Okay, Ivan. Okay, I can respect that a little bit. But I respect that a little bit. I mean, we're not actually in any trouble, and I feel like we can't respect that at all. We're at 22 against a... See, this is just Near versus anyone else, right? Near would have had us down to 8 health by now. But instead, we don't feel too bad about this. Nothing's happened yet. They haven't done anything yet. This is ridiculous. We've got a Collarbock on the field with 6 energy that is currently protecting Zolia. It's weird, but it's not, you know. This isn't crazy. Wyvern takes up so much energy. All you could really do is Wyvern Trapezis, Trapezis Wyvern. That's not an option. That's rubbish. Okay. So you're threatening it at least. Eager recruit. Shocking ball. Okay. That's nice. Blight isn't going to be very effective against Shopworn Bull, but we can do the full and take this out. Easy peasy. Easy to the peasy. Is this now our long distance love connection? So we don't even blight Blight's not even effective against the ball, and we're still going to do it. Yes. Whoa. Cross country there. Not efficient use of mana though. Any of this. Oh, whoops. I didn't use the bell. Still getting used to it. I could have used the bell there on Zolia or the maze. It would have been perfect. That wyvern looks like the move. If he hadn't burnt it. He didn't burn it, did he? Yeah. He burnt the wyvern because we already saw it. He'll do that a lot. Yeah. Wings. See, this is... We could have belled this. It wouldn't have made a massive difference, but would have grabbed an extra card. This is a mistake. Why are you just doing that because you can? Okay. Respect. If we blight this though, he's at 2 souls. So if we don't kill it in our turn, that's good. And I wish we could say, you know, other things, but what else even is there? All there is we get rid of rewind because we've now got Iku. And the best you can do is seal Iku away, which doesn't really make me feel all that threatened, to be honest. In fact, we've got lethal if you can't take it, and you need to like put 2 either side. He's going to put down here. But yeah, we've actually got lethal if he's not careful. He's drawing. I don't think that means anything. I don't think he's digging specifically, although seal would save his life. Gigantomachia. Whoa. Well, that sucks. But there's nothing on the boards, and that took all his mana, so... I guess that really sucks, doesn't it? Double Volition. Double Volition, eh? Raid the tombs, eh? What's in mine? Meso Colo. Yeah. We got a lot of value out of you, Colobok. Thank you, my friend. You are the greatest, aren't you? What is this at? 0-3. I can't remember if you suppress it, if that stops. Like if it genuinely stops everything. Do I put maze here then? Yeah, why not? And you know, we can bring out orbital jamming anyway. Sadly, you know, we've got the mana, but we're lacking gems in green, and Gigantomachia saved him big time. Nice. Anything else? No. That sucks.
Reporting.
This sucks a little bit, but not that much. Yeah. Blight is definitely taking a while, isn't it? Oh, Gigantomachia. How annoying. This is why it's good for his deck. What? Mate. I don't know why he does that. That's the second time he used an insight, and it hasn't changed anything. He's doing it just because he can do it. But, you know, if you're doing it just because you can do it, then what are you doing? Do I misanthropia here? That seems like such a waste. Tiku. That seems like such a waste. Right, this is theoretically enough. He needs 6 more damage to take out. I mean, Shroud is in the way now, anyway, so... I almost wish we'd used a Rider earlier. Eagle 3. Got ya. Yep. What's this at? -2. Yeah. Oh, he's burning the pup. That's not good for us. I think he knows not to go wide. Because he's not committing, is he? This isn't a commitment, sadly. Do I want to keep this here? Insight, we'd never be able to get anything ever again, would we? Wonder Drug. Okay, well I guess we... I mean, what is there to say? We misanthropia, right? We could do a lot of things, to be honest. Get rid of one of these volitions. He saved himself earlier, didn't he? So let's get a maze down and... Well, I've sort of clogged ourselves in, but I could have moved it over and then put the maze in. But, you know, this is still a block here, so he's got 2 down the middle. And he needs another... Well, he can't, it has to be down here, doesn't it? Oh no, it could be down here. So he's got 2 lanes. And he needs still 7 damage in one go. We really need our racers, to be honest. Racers in the graveyard would be making a big difference here. Right, card drawing. Very nice. I think the board's getting wider now, so we need to Misanthropia. Draw a card, Misanthropia. Shroud of the Pit should get us more value. Okay. He used all of his... Well, I don't know about that. But I do know about this. So let's just do this, shall we? How do we get out of this? We can burn yet another Volition. That's a lot of yellow though. We could just Misanthropia. We could also Meso Libre. Do you want to do that instead? Yep. I like that, sort of. It's not great, but it's not bad either, is it? I like it. And it's hard to destroy. If we stun it this way, it's hard to destroy. No, Insight. Okay, so it's not that hard to destroy. But we've got 7 more health from Shroud of the Pit, so... Stun. Done. It's very hard to destroy. I lied. It's extremely... They can't destroy it now. Right, if we held on to our Shroud, that's the important thing. We want to hold on till the last second, and then Misanthropia and laugh, like, really hard. Like, whoa. This was my plan all along. But I need more minions, like 4 rubbishy minions on the field. So what? Oh, to heaven and back. Okay. To heaven and back. I see you. I see you. That's nice. Trapezist. They're committing. Do we just let them have Perry? To get Shroud? To keep Shroud, even? I think we do. I think we let them get Perry. His Racer, though. And... that is also pretty legit. I think we miss Misanthropia, though. Let's not mess around pretending. Let's actually get stuff off the board right now. And then... Kid Shroud. Would you want Maze? Oh, that's amazing. That's a great play. Yep, there you go. Maze in the middle. Let's raise the side. I don't really want to go anywhere near to heaven and back. But Abaddon could force us to go near to heaven and back, so...
Surprise!
We got our Racer, we don't have our second purple. We've got our Suppress. There's nothing to suppress though, really. Not great. He's got a ton of souls in the graveyard. Was he waiting this entire time for that? Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Right. So you want to draw a card then. Bold. Well, there you go. I love you too. There you go. Do you want to move one over? Yeah, sure. Do you want to attack any of them? Not really. Burn Traitorous Murmur or Burn Volition? We can't use Traitorous Murmur, so we might as well use the kind of thingy. Ayatiku, again? No. Maze of Ayatiku, again? We can wait one turn and get a Meso Libre back. He's probably looking at that like, oh my god, what a BS top deck. But even if we didn't do that, we still had twins, and you've used Gigantomachia. So your 7-ring ritual was never going to do anything amazing. Harpy Angel, but it's already an angel. Why have you done that? You've got a way of suppressing it, I assume. You know, that's just an assumption. I assume you've got a way of suppressing it. You've used Gigantomachia though. You've probably got one seal. Okay. But you didn't incite it, you could have destroyed the shroud. So why did you do that? Should have incited it. Unless you have a trapezist, but then where'd you put the trapezist without it being blocked? You should have just incited it. Some people are crazy, right? You look at them and you're like, what are you thinking? That's going here because I want to. And we actually can get rid of one twin and put down the other one, can't we? So
Leave it all on the track.
get rid of one twin, and we shall put the tougher twin on there, and we'll put the stronger twin on the left. And we shall say, okay, we'll deal with this then. What? If we could have Meso Libre, we could have just suppressed her. I know we couldn't have. I'm thinking of Bald Mountain, see? YG on the brain, man. Okay, so you destroy her, but you don't get an angel back, mate, 'cause it's already an angel. So, and he's got 5 mana left if he wants to burn. He's got so many cards he probably wants to burn, let's be honest here. He definitely wants to burn, doesn't he? Oh, this is fascinating. Racer in Shadow, get it back out. Yeah, I mean, if you got Rush now, I would do it to stop us from getting Racer in Shadow back. Because you're in trouble otherwise. Even so, we've got one of the twins sitting on a mountain, so raid the tombs. Seems legit. Clay Effigy, just to clog up the board. You've used 7-ring ritual, so that's perfect. Is this an angel? No. Well then, we're in trouble, aren't we? We could just suppress it though. Okay, there it is. We've still got Racer and Shadow. That's a little sick. Isn't it? It feels sick to me.
Leave it all on the track.
Peach your life to get more. You also have Wonder Drug. What do you want back? Just raid the tombs. Raid the tombs is the only thing we could really play. So do you just want to destroy that instead? We have a health deficit, don't we? So do we want to just stay on top? Okay. I mean, we can, and we can peach a life right now as well. But we just... It feels like a waste not to, but we're at 11 health. So I don't feel especially bad about it. I'm not even paying attention, am I? Yeah, they had the trapezist, and unfortunately we've only one twin down. We are low, but we can get up. Okay. Okay. That's nice. So incite and then bring it down and attack again. Yeah. Okay. Didn't see that. Maybe I should have impelled over here and ignored that. Nice. Yeah. Oh, just ignore me. Okay. Okay. But then we get a good trade, don't we? We get a great trade, don't we? Okay. It is time to Wonder Drug. Then it is time to... That's a great trade. Bella, of course,
There are always
to
consequences.
stun. And then that raid the tombs was nice, wasn't it? Really nice. Either one. I mean, they both look good, don't they? That's probably going to happen, let's be honest. But they're also going to take out Bella. Can they take out Bella? How many wings of Abaddon have they used? 2? So it'd have to be like Iron Belly Trapezist, which sounds like... That doesn't sound likely, does it? Let's be honest. I'm okay with this. I could Volition to get this, but then I'd waste my bell. But I need Raid the Tombs as well. At 16 health, I don't think they can... Oh, of course. Anything takes this, doesn't it? But, you know, then we Imperative Bell. Unfortunately, we've got no gems, so... But you never know. Effigy, Ayatiku. We could draw all sorts of stuff. Our hand is expanding again. We had a weak point where we had very little in our hand. That point is over. They're probably also trying to consider... I mean, they can't though, because it's in the graveyard. Your 7-ring ritual's in the graveyard. There is no dashing ringmaster 10 mana crazy comeback where you do tons of damage. It's in the graveyard.
Never.
Okay, so Ignition. And I assume they go for Bella first because she's less obviously under Imperative Bell. Okay, that's not making a difference. No, they go straight for it. Okay. Would you like to skip? Because I'm about to lose my stuff. Wonder Drug? Really super easy Wonder Drug. This looks like obvious Wonder Drug, doesn't it? I take 4, I'm down to 10, so let's just do it. There we go. So we lose the satellite, but it really paid for itself, didn't it? And Abomination's at 15, so we are reaching a point where we can accidentally destroy what's in front of us. They still haven't used Seal, have they? No. So we don't want to put down Abomination. Whoa, why is this in the way? Get that out of the way. Move, get out of the way. Yep. Down to 13. Oh, can you take me from 13? I think you can. So I don't really... I should have probably Peach of Life because Iku changes everything here. But then again, so does this, doesn't it? We still have Peach of Life. Can you get through? I don't think you can get through. We can Peach of Life anyway. I mean, it's 9 health, isn't it? 9 health is a little bit much, I think, for them. Born Again. Born Again Maze of Ayatiku on Mountain because it's so efficient, even when it's recovering or even when it's not doing anything. I like what we've got. Boneyard Abomination's almost at KO range, so you better start covering everything. In fact, with these two and this, it's at 20, so you need to start covering everything. Good luck with this, because we can Misanthropia, so unless you can cover the board twice in a row with 7 cards, 5 in hand, he draws 1, he's got 3 souls, 7 cards, not including draw, but I think he's used both of those. I'm seeing 1. Ugh. He did come back on Angel, didn't it? Very frustrating.
Reporting.
Yep, you can't cover the world. You did your best. But somehow you took a point of damage there. Was I not paying attention? How did you take? Now you got 18. Am I being really stupid? How are you down to 18 health? What specifically is happening? Are you... Oh yeah, oh, Ifrit, Ifrit. Oh, you wonderful, wonderful person you. Okay. Pointless.
Leave it all on the
So many
track.
ways to do this, but
From death.
fantastic. In the mid game, I felt weak. We started running out of cards. You know, that was definitely a low point where we were really struggling, and then we started to build back up again, and things were looking very good. 7-1, and you know, these aren't sort of AI matches. These are pretty legit matches. So, although they're not against people playing actual ranked decks, I was hoping, you know, we'd be getting some data against, you know, out of 10 matches, at least one ranked deck that we could go, right, well, this is how it compares to ranked. But at this rate, we're just going to have to take it into ranked, aren't we? Nothing's happening. We're not far. And this is our last sort of big experiment. The purple splash, that's the splash is done. That's the original, which, you know, it's Cruel Text deck in it. I should be able... I've reached a point, right, where my last 40, 50 games have been casual games, or they've been against the AI, because I've been experimenting and trying different things. But I mean, I'm at gold 8. I could just, you know, I could just go into Mithril. In some ways, you could argue this is sort of messing around, unnecessarily messing around. Not really, you know. I think it's important to do this now because, you know, coming into a game, you need to have strong foundations, and experimenting and taking like a strong deck and then just trying out and just seeing what happens when I change this or that, so I can understand the game at like a fundamental level. I think it's more important than reaching Mithril. I think if I do this sort of thing now, I'll be a better player in, you know, like a couple months time. I'll be a better player. But at least for right now, it means I'm in gold 8, and you know, I feel like I'm faffing around a little bit. It's frustrating. You know, I don't need to do this. I could just play Cruel Text deck to Mithril. Arguably, as I learn it, I could keep taking it higher and always get to champion. So, you know, what can you say? Okay. Is this the 9th match? Is effigy in front of a barn even worth it? Maybe. If he pikes onto it, maybe that's worth. You've blocked 2 damage, but you know that takes another mana, so then you spend 2 mana to make it 2-1. That's a pile of rubbish. That's not good.
The perfect ingredients.
Eyes are starting to go. 7:30 in the morning. Not a good start. Not a good start. To give a base, I should have probably played, or I should probably play the original deck as well, Cruel Text deck as well, and see how that does, and then we can compare and see what that does that all of the experiments don't do. Just keep experimenting that way. At least for right now, though. They have 2 spears, so they could trade into this, which would be frustrating. But we have just Meso Libres ad absurdum. 3 Meso Libres is a lot of Meso Libre in it. That's a lot of stunning going on. There's a lot happening. Man. I still can't believe in that match with Nier where he put Red Carnival down and suddenly I went down to 2 health. I was shocked. That was one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Is crazy really the right word? Maybe that's not the right word. Yeah, maybe that's not the right word. But it was just wow. Wow. Big bad times or something. We're in winter, so this I can't put this here. I'd like to protect it so that that's stunned and he has to trade these, but he's not going to, he's going to trade crossways, so that's completely, you know, cover the ends. Stupid winter. Yeah, I would have liked to. In an ideal season, we could have put this here and just stunned, made this 2-2 trade. Then we'd have gotten a lot of value out of this Meso Libre. 2 for 1. Very nice. I don't know what's going on here. This whole... Okay, well, you know it's the AI, so... We're going heavy yellow because it's a more natural use of our mana. But we can go into Zolia and very easily do some damage as well, so... Colobokia, or before we start. I mean, we already know what our play is going to be 100% of the time, almost. Which is to say... This. Oh, and then... This. Because you don't have Impel to come across. Not that it matters, because that's the first one I'm going to aim for all the time. Although, I could have sat here, put, you know, gone into that. Oh, blue. I keep forgetting about blue. This is embarrassing. I don't see enough blue. And blue does just enough weird things. I don't see it coming at all. Thunderclap, I'm not even thinking about it. Horn is now something I think about because I've been beaten with it a bit too much. But, you know. Definitely thinking about more. I mean...
Surprise!
We can't impel twice in turn, so I'm not going to use my other color block, am I? It is more efficient use of my mana though, to put down another color block. But it's not efficient use of the card. It's not the maximum we can get out of
The
it.
perfect ingredients.
What's even happening here? We've got a lot of different answers here. We did that before, really a mistake. Was it? Yeah, probably. I don't feel like Raid the Tombs is relevant. I feel like this is completely acceptable.
Hot stuff coming through.
Even, you know, I could have used put down Bald Mountain, but you know, we're fine. We've both got a lot of cards, but just going into late game, what has he really played so far that I'm thinking, oh wow, Iku Turso, Short Stag, Sapo isn't going to be able to deal with that. We have the better upper end
Looking
against this guy.
good.
False Lightning. Oh, that's the first time I've actually seen that card used. That's crazy, right? 160 something else. That's the first time I've seen the card used. Race in Shadow.
Leave it all on the
Oh, I
track.
should have raided the tombs first to see what we had. But, you know. Why did I... Dude. That was always the plan. Iku. Iku nowhere near her. They can't Gigantomachia, right? Because that set us back so far last time. Oh, so annoying. Not yet. You know, the crazy thing would genuinely be if that guy from my last match, Bruley, it's like, oh my god, that was like a come from behind crazy
Looking
OTK.
good.
No, it was not. We controlled that whole match, as far as I'm aware. There was nothing remotely good about... That sounds terrible. But, you know, whatever his deck was trying to do, it did not do that thing. It very much did not do that thing. So, can't do it again. Could have used Bald Mountain, I guess. But this is supposed to be the Shroud cycle
Leave
that's
it
so
all
useful.
on the track.
Is getting crazy value all the time. Nice. Keep him bald mountain, getting rid of a one drug seems fine. I mean, 13 attack. What are you going to do? It's not even going to be 13. It's going to be 16. So, don't do that. Even against the AI, let's not be waste time with actions that just wasting people's time. I'm not a fan. I'm really not. Just you've won the game. Finish the game. I've talked about this before. You've won it. Just gracefully finish the game immediately. Don't waste people's time. Just finish the game. Casual. One more. The old 8-1 record, eh? Sadly, because we reworked them, we already know that we got 5-5, 5-5. Red was slightly better because it was a 5 against actual people. A lot of orange's wins were against AI. But it's for a general feel of the deck as well, so that's okay. Some of these wins are legit though. These are legit wins. Something about purple is working, and I mean 10 isn't enough, but all we can do is go off what we've got. What we've got is Racer in Shadow. Oh my word, is just doing amazing things for us. So useful, it's so good. It allows us to fight back against aggro in the early game. Just stop the board from overflowing and stop us from praying for a Misanthropia every single, like. Suddenly we don't always need Misanthropia if we can just keep pinging aggro off the board, so they, it's only 2-3 hits. Things start to come under control. And as we get better and we can take into account things like Red Carnival suddenly just turning out damage that we did not see, or things like Horn, you like Racer in Shadow and Peach of Life. Imperative Bell so far, because of gems, I can't make maximum use of this. The mana's quite nice, but really we're only doing it to draw a card. I could just put more card draw in, there's no need for that. Although 2 Raid the Tomb seems to be enough. Because of the 2 gems, it's surprisingly prohibitive. But I mean, we're getting by fine without Shimmer. This is going well. Maybe I should try it in ranked and let's see what happens. Up Wumby. Let us consider what is happening. I guess we get rid of. I don't know what they're playing, so that's stupid actually. Forget everything I just said. Born Again looks like our turn 2, so let's just do that. And then if there's something that we need to race in Shadow, it's an enchantment, so I'm not imagining a lot of rush really quickly that pushes us backwards. So I think this is, yeah, Volition is so useful. Let's get rid of that. We don't need a lot of purple, we only need a purple pink, so we don't even need to burn purple. But having a free purple in hand makes me naturally want to burn a purple. So, but that does make sense. I was about to say to make space for green and yellow, but it's not like we ever reach max card. So I don't know what to expect here. It's a 2, so is this the ping? Oh, it could be the pink, isn't it? Okay. Nothing special that I should know about? No. Imperative Bell seems pretty awesome. Peach of Life, not right now. Oh.
Leave it all on the track.
I don't know enough about the deck. I don't know if they're greedier than us late game, and the enchantments are just gonna overwhelm. Was that Odin Throne? Yeah. The enchantments are just gonna overwhelm us before we can really get to things, but the same. Oh, that's a block in, that's fine. Could block over here to draw a card too. Racer in Shadow again. Right, 2 racers, don't need that. Wonder Drug, it's not looking like it, is it? Looking like born again. Again. There you go. This is working though, isn't it? This is working. This purple splash. Our early game has so many more dimensions to it and can deal with so much more than just yellow-green can. There's only, like, it's clear what Maze of IRTQ does, and it's great at what it does, but it has 0 attack, so it holds your opponent off for a turn or two, but eventually the Maze dies, and nothing, you know. Whoa! Respect for that. So across, well, I mean, you get that and you get 3, don't you? So that's a good deal too. Ooh. This is sort of scary, isn't it? In a way, not scary.
Leave it all on the track.
Not messing around, this person. Do you? Oh, I don't want to burn Racer in Shadow. That's so rubbish. But I don't want to burn. Don't want to burn anything. I don't want to burn anything. Let's not be silly. No point. No point in getting one. I don't want to save 1 ping of damage. I want to save 2, 3, or 4 pings of damage from something over here. Although, of course, with sand over here, they're gonna wanna come over there, aren't they? Oh my goodness! Just the most annoying thing, isn't it? Bell doesn't help us on this turn. We can get in the way. It's the same thing though. Eventually we need to stop getting in the way, don't we? Double Racer in Shadow. I don't know about that. Imperative Bell, no. So Leah is pretty not good. Well, that's not. So Leah now gives a 2. Do the 2 on the effigy or on the Racer in Shadow. End of problem. Bald Mountain probably isn't saving us right now though. And Imperative Bell probably isn't saving us either. But we need, just in case we need 3 to green, we've got to do that. So we could Racer in Shadow now. It feels irrelevant, right? But it's more mana efficient. But we can just Sapo as well. So. Yeah, so Leah this though, it only has 3 attack. So that's good. Oh, had 3 attack. Do I seriously Sapo to save my life? That is not a good deal, is it? And 3, but Sapo's the only real option here. Overrun sucks. Sapo means he's got 5 coming down here. Not good, not good. We have to burn the second. And we have to burn... Oh, it's so annoying. I need this out of the way. Weirdly, I need that out of the way. This overrun piercing is a load of rubbish, innit? I can't lose Leah, it's too big. I just can't do it. I don't... We need to put threats down. And we're definitely in trouble. And this is gonna hurt. But I can't, you know. 4 damage is 4 damage, I don't know what to tell you. That sucks though. It does mean we can 5, but that's not really, doesn't make me feel better. Ooh, okay, so just go straight, but we take no damage. Do we accept that? It's going to take a long time to die, but it's not like we're in crazy trouble. 14's a bit low. Oh, okay. I got you. I have got you. No problem, I understand. Raid the tombs. trade the tunes. That feels a bit dirty, but I guess we're playing a semi-defensive game here by just putting this in the way. Ugh. Ouch. We've only got 3 in the way. What do we do? Is this the Peach of Life turn, is it? I guess so. There we go. Higher TQ. Whoa, 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 not that. Higher TQ. Yeah. Higher defense. Let Blight try and do something to this thing. And we could get rid of Born again. I mean, this is no real... You know, you still take 2 damage. But he has 2 cards in hand, and if Sapo can get a 2 or a 3 for 1, that's a good deal. That's a great deal. That is a top-notch deal. In fact, with that there, might not get anything. Might just stun it. Sapo does 8. That's a great, also pretty good. So we take 4 from it next turn. Frustrating. Oh wow. What in the world are we witnessing here? Now we need to get in the way in a big way, don't we? Bella, Peach of Life, Racer and Shadow.
There are always consequences.
Bella stuns this. And then we Peach of Life. Right, so we have got 10 across these two. So we are playing a dangerous game. Because, no, that's crazy, isn't it? We should just go across. I don't want to do that. You know, I was about to say we could Wonder Drug, but Sapo, honestly, needs to just come across. Needs to just take the hit, don't we? Except that we're in trouble. Right, so we can put on our backside pretty hard here. 2 big minions. And to some degree, you could say we stun the wrong minion because you want to get to 8. Whoa, it's just big minion after big minion. You have no cards in hand, but it's just massive minions. This is crazy. Well, we need a super blocker then, don't we? Ouch. It'll be 3 damage next turn though. Misanthropia. I am not quite sure if Misanthropia is the card that you seem to think it is. Stun this. This is already going pretty low, so take this out.
Leave it all on the track.
Perfecto. Just put her in front to be annoying. Right. Unfortunately, we're still above the threshold for Wonder Drug. But we have card draw in our deck, and they don't have card draw in their deck. So we just need to hang on, basically. We've got 10 health. We've used both Peaches of Life. I think we used them quite well. Getting rid of Zolia hurt. But yeah, it's just big. Like, if this is another big banger, I don't even know what to do. We better hope we top deck Iniku if that happens. Earth Slide. Oh, it's even worse. What a fantastic move to make. That wasn't it either. Okay. So we're looking at everything. She's not going to be able to block anything, is she? Has to happen now, I think. 4, 6, 7, 8. Like this. That is crazy, isn't it? That is crazy. Am I being way too arrogant? We're just too low on cards, to be honest. I feel like this has to happen. You know, everything How's that happen? We can do that. Is this enough? What? This attacks this, and that attacks that. 4 damage, 2 damage, 6, 7. So they need to come up with 3 damage out of nowhere. Thunderclap isn't enough. And then we draw 2 cards and we're back in the game. Whoa, this is... Oh, it's just one big monster after another. Just one massive monster after another. I don't know what to say. Can I Imperative Bell? No, I have to keep it here, don't I? That sucks. Here? Imperative Bell? Here. That blocks 2 instead of just 1.
Hot stuff coming through.
And there will be no secret where this is going. But we need that card draw. So we take 6. We take 6. Got it. Man, we should have saved Misanthropia apparently. We should have saved Misanthropia for this. By the time it was just one big monster after another. Shroud of the Pit. Oh, I can't play it. I can't play Shroud of the Pit. How embarrassing. But we have Meso, don't we? We so often have Meso, I just assume we have Meso. We don't have Meso. Great. We have the twins, or we have Iku. One or the other. I guess we have to play the twins, don't we? That's 6. That's no good. It has to be this, doesn't it? Oh, either way, it's not enough. Shroud of the Pit doesn't do it either, though. That's 6. We have 12. Is that enough? Oh my goodness, this is difficult. The maths and logistics is just too much for me.
Leave it all on the track.
So, Rune here. And
Duerme.
Blanc here. Blanc here. Less fragile. Got you. We're hanging in there. Unfortunately, it's winter, so we could have just put this here anyway. Seal of Exile. Good game. Good game. Good game. Wow. That was, yeah, so much greedier than us that we lost. We'll have to have a look at that again. Because it was one of the decks that they give you. So theoretically our deck should be better, and we've beaten other players with it, but we didn't beat that deck. And enchantment decks and Fires of Creation decks, I think, are 2 problems we have. So that was someone learning the game. The deck did what it was supposed to do, but we just had no real chance. Yeah, just Bronze 2, learning the game, playing well. Seems to be playing really well with these gold 8s. But are we just weak to enchantments? We don't see quite a few enchantments. Okay. Anyway, so 8-2, probably our best splash so far. Maybe we should then take it into ranked and see what happens. Or I'll think about it later. I think we'll see. Maybe we should just test all the other decks and then take it to ranked, or maybe we should just take it to ranked now. So many options. But yeah, pretty promising. By far the best splash.